What up, sneaker fam? Your boy J Dot here. This is the sneaker releases for the week of November 17th. So, after a crazy week last week, or a crazy weekend per se, it's kind of slow, but at the same time, there are some good drops here. So, definitely check out the shoes that I'm going to be going through. Remember, this is shoes that are most likely confirmed. If not, I will use a third party website that might possibly be available. If not, they may possibly move it. But, anyways, here we go. So, let's go ahead and kick this off. All right, this one's a little weird, especially on their website. It says the 11th, but if you go into your actual confirmed app, you can participate for this drop tomorrow, which will be, or actually today, excuse me, the 17th. It will drop. It is the Bad Bunny collaborations with Mercedes, the AMG Petronas Formula One team Racer GT. Now, obviously, with the popularity of Bad Bunny, these are going to be hitting. I myself am not quite really interested in these pairs, so they're probably not going to sit because I think people will cop them, especially people out in Latin America, Europe. A lot of people are going to really like this shoe. And again, if you're a big Bad Bunny fan, you just want to have Bad Bunny sneakers, they're going to be what are going to be hot. So if you cop today, let me know in the comments. But at the same time, just I know this one's a little on the late side because it did drop on Monday. But yeah, just let me know if you did cop. Price tag on this one will be $160, and you have to get on your confirmed app if you really do want to pair these. It doesn't say that here, but you will see that the New Balance 204L will be dropping on the New Balance website on Tuesday the 18th. Price tag on this one is $19.99. These 204Ls are very popular. I think that not quite like us Jordan heads, people like that like these. I think people who are more into these new kind of lower, and I think you know what I mean when it comes lower type sneakers. It's definitely something that people do want. So I myself am not interested in it. It's a cool colorway. I like the pink, to be honest with you. Again, I don't mind wearing pink sneakers. I think pink sneakers are dope. But yeah, it's definitely a very popular sneaker. It's definitely something I want to let y'all know about. But again, if you are interested, it's already posted on the New Balance site, as you can see that I'm looking here. And the price tag itself is going to be $119.99. All right, to all the LeBron homies out there, the LeBron 23 Bubble Boy will be coming on Tuesday the 18th. Now, this is not a sneakers drop. This will be a Nike exclusive drop on the website, as you can see here. I'm not a fan of these. Again, like I said, I really don't like LeBrons too much. They're not my favorite shoes. They seem all really bulky, and that's just my take. Again, like I said, y'all can like it's totally cool. I myself am going to pass on these, but at the same time, if you are interested in this one, it will be available on the Nike app and on the Nike website. Price tag on this one will be $210. There is a big kids option as well if you want to cop something for your kids, or if you have a smaller foot. No hate on that in any way. And I believe it will also be in other retailers as well. I did see that Dick's Sporting Goods was also listed as a place that these will be available. So definitely check those places out if you're interested in copping a pair this upcoming Tuesday the 18th, and the price tag for it will be $210. All right, this upcoming Tuesday, you will see in New Balance that the protection packs are dropping. There is going to be a sea salt colorway. There is going to also be a rain cloud colorway, and also a phantom colorway. If you are interested in the 2002 Rs, they are going to be available for a price tag of $149.99. These are always super duper popular, especially with the New Balance heads. And again, I don't want to call it a restock, but definitely a redrop of the protection packs are going to be really something that people do want. So definitely be on the New Balance site on Tuesday the 18th is when they'll be available. Price tag on each of these will be $149. If I was to pick a pair, which I'm not going to cop, honestly, I think I would definitely go with the Rain Cloud. These are classic, obviously, and they're, I think these are clean. And again, I'm a big fan of the 990 V6s, but these are pretty cool too. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. Again, go to the New Balance site and definitely look for the protection pack, which should be available there for you. All right, first off, shout out to House of Heat for providing the content regarding this drop. On the 18th, you will see that the old school Vans 36 Paralyzed will be releasing in a marshmallow and fuchsia colorway on their app. These were dropped, I believe, in Complex Con on a limited, there was a limited release for these, but as you can see, these are going to have a full drop. There's been such a huge I don't want to say resurgence because there's always been popularity with Vans, but I think there's just a more general audience that has been appealed to the shoe itself specifically, that they do want these. Obviously, with those previous ones, the ones that I think based on the bag, I really like those as well. Those are bad. Those are the ones I do want, but I'm not paying $400 for those. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be all right without them. But anyways, these are also very popular. Personally, for myself, it's not a shoe for me. They're fine. Don't get me wrong. I do have a pair of the galleries. I did get the gallery department ones, the Art That Kills ones. So obviously, I'm on the Vans hype too. But I've always rocked just the classic Vans for a long time at this point. But again, if you are interested, it's not up yet. They do their drops, I think, real time. So when it does happen, you better be ready because it's really, really hard to try to cop this sneaker. But anyways, price tag on this one, usually how he has it, yeah, $130, and that's a little pricier for a Van because normally they're a lot cheaper than that. But yeah, if you're interested, be ready on that website on Tuesday because it's going to be a quick drop. All right, coming up on November 18th, which is going to be Tuesday. The first shoe is going to be a collaboration with Converse and Dark Shadow. Sorry, it's a 1-star. As you can see, it's got a crazy tongue on it. It's pretty just kind of a collaboration. I don't want to say a Chuck per se, but it's definitely a Converse. I really don't know what to say about this. This is more of a fashion shoe. Us hype beasts aren't into this. Again, it's got a Rick Owens collaboration here, so I'm sure some of these fashion folk are definitely going to be into this one. Price tag on this one is $185. If you're interested in copping a pair, this will be available on the Sneakers app on this upcoming Tuesday the 18th if you're interested in a pair. All right, continuing with the 18th, it looks like Nike has a couple colorways of the Daybreaks. These are actually one of my wife's favorite shoes. She finds these very comfortable. You can see here on the sneakers calendar that we have a Moon Particle and Light Bone pair, but also an Anthracite and Light Bone pair as well. We'll click on the Moon Particle one. As you can see, this shoe will be going for $115. Just your typical old Daybreak, just kind of on the dark side. Obviously, darker tone, more of a fall type shoe, which are pretty nice. They're not bad. Again, if you're into Daybreaks, not very much a hype shoe in any way, but again, this is definitely something that some people would like. Like I said, more fashion folk. I think less of the hype beasts are not going to get into this. This isn't, one of those type of sneakers, especially with everything going on last week. I think everybody's going to be chilling. But again, if you are interested in both of these pairs, each of them are going to be at a price tag of about $115. Again, on the Sneakers app this upcoming Tuesday, November 18th. All right, another shoe on the Sneakers app will be another Book One. This time it's going to be the Solar Red, Wolf Gray, and Photon Dust. Again, these shoes aren't that bad, to be honest with you. It's definitely a shoe that you should probably just cop on sale. I do have one pair, and I wear them to work out here and there, but not all the time. I haven't played basketball in them, so I really can't tell you if they're really a good basketball shoe. But again, at the same time, they're not bad. I actually do like them, and I do wear mine every once in a while. So again, these are going to be also available on Tuesday the 18th. As you can see, the price tag on these is $145 if you're interested in copping a pair. Again, as you can see, there is a little bit of story to it where it's something about Devin Booker's dad's favorite lifestyle shoe was the Air Max 95. So obviously doing a solar red method of it is definitely something they wanted to do. Anyways, if you're interested, definitely check out the Sneakers app when this does drop. All right, moving into the 19th. As you can see, we have an upcoming Air Jordan 10. This one is the charred gray and black. Again, it's a classic reissue sneaker. Price tag of this Shadow pair is going to be $215. I'm not gonna lie to you, I think this is a dope sneaker. Am I gonna cop? Probably not, man. I'm really kind of trying to limit what I want to buy. Obviously getting the Chicago's this week and a bunch of other shoes as well that I'm gonna let y'all know about later. But these aren't bad, but it does not have that funky toe that the previous ones that dropped over this summer. This one has your standard Jordan 10 toe, the one that actually Michael likes. There is a Jumpman on the back, so if that's something that's important to you, definitely just be aware of that. And yeah, I mean, the colorway is pretty dope, and I think it's not a bad shoe, to be honest with you. I myself, like I said, I'm going to pass, but again, if you are interested, it will be dropping this upcoming Wednesday the 19th. Price tag on this one will be $215, and as you can see, it is on the Sneakers app. All right, it looks like they pushed these back to the 19th, which is going to be also on Wednesday, but it is the Converse and Vaquera collaboration of these crazy looking Chuck Taylors that look like you basically have a duffel bag over your Chucks. Really weird. You can see there's a wedge, which is shorter, and then there's another one that seems to be longer. They have a white, black, a pair of each if you're interested in copying. I believe the shorter pair is going to be at a price tag of 180, as you can see this one here. This is a rather weird sneaker. Like I said, it's more for the fashion heads. It's not going to be much for us sneakerheads. And then the larger ones, the taller one, is going to be at a $200 pair. As you can see, again, similar enough, really, really odd. Looks like you have a pair of bags on your feet, which is really, really odd. Let me know if you're interested in copying this. I myself am obviously going to pass. I do not want this. It's a weird shoe. But again, people like weird things and things that are different. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, it's just not for me. But anyways, let me know. Again, this will be available on Wednesday the 19th. Price tag for the shorter one will be $180 and $200 for this larger one. All right, this upcoming Thursday, as you can see on the Converse website right now, it shows that they are sold out, but we are going to get a restock on the Shy 001s. As you can see, the Massey Blue, if you keep loading, the Hail Clay, and the Charm Black are all going to restock on the website this upcoming Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. Price tag's $130. They went pretty fast the first time around, and they were kind of hard to get. So, and again, it is a complex number 10 sneaker of the year. Honestly, I get it why people like it. It's different, but me, it's not for me. But however, if you're interested, yeah, it should be restocking on the 20th. Definitely give it a shot if you're interested. But yeah, again, the price tag's $130. The website will be on Converse if you are interested in copying. All right, upcoming this Thursday, the 20th, Nigo is doing another Air Force 3. As you can see here, it's a different one. It's called Phantom and Night Stadium. I do not know what to think about these, to be honest with you. I think I did mention these in one of my shorts. Wasn't really interested in these, but anyways, Nigo's always doing his things. These things will be crazy limited. Price on this one is $170. Do I think they're cool? They're okay, man, to be honest with you. But like I said, they're not for me. I just don't dig it, to be honest with you. But again, people do like his style and people do like what he drops. But anyways, if you're interested in copping a pair, definitely be ready on this upcoming Thursday the 20th. The price tag on this one is $170. Like, I think they are going to be very limited, like all his other previous ones. They don't drive up and resell though. So again, like, I'm not a preacher of resale value at the same time, but you know, if you do want any of his pairs, they're pretty attainable for a decent price. Nothing crazy, nothing like a Travis. But at the same time, again, directly from Nike, these are typically hard to get because they're extremely limited. But again, this upcoming Thursday, $170 on the Sneakers app. All right, if you didn't know already, I'm on your open TQL raffle for its Jordan 6 Smoky Mauve. As you can see, the pair is here on the screen. Believe that the drawing will go into effect on Friday the 21st. If you're interested in a pair of these, they're obviously going for $225. You're getting a run fair fee of $10.13. Kind of ridiculous in my opinion. And again, you will pay shipping and you will pay taxes. So it's going to be a hefty price for a shoe that I don't honestly think will sell out. I don't think that this one is in high demand, but at the same time, it's not bad, to be honest with you. Again, it's the Ama Manir colorways that y'all are used to. But if you are interested, the drawing is still up and running. I believe it will be ending. It doesn't say, it just says it's been up to a certain time frame. But if you are interested, definitely sign up. But again, it's a little pricey for a 6, but they're not bad, like I said. But there's some good upcoming 6s coming up next year, so definitely check it out if you are interested in a pair. All right, for Friday the 21st, we are getting a Vomero Plus, Caldera Brown and Dark Field Brown. These shoes I really want to try, to be honest with you, but I don't want to pay retail for them. I want to get them on sale. And I know there's other colorways that dropped earlier that they are on sale. I'm going to go check them out. I think maybe this week or sometime next week at Foot Locker, just to see, because I need a new running shoe. But anyways, this really honestly reminds me like it's something designed for Mama Manir. You definitely can agree with me regarding that. So it's not bad. Price tag on this one is $180 if you're interested. I'm gonna pass on these. Again, like I said, if I do get a pair of Vomero Pluses like to run in, they're going to be probably one of the ones that are going to be discounted from a retailer, because again, I do need a new running shoe. I am running in my premium sorry, my Pegasus Premiums. They're okay. At the same time, I want something a little lighter. But anyways, if you're interested in the shoe, it will be available this upcoming Friday, the 21st. Price tag will be $180, and like I said, it will be on the Sneakers app. Shout out again to House of Heat for some of the information. I don't see it yet on Adidas, nor do I see it on Sneaker Politics yet, but the Adidas Originals is collaborating with Sneaker Politics on a red snapper. This is dropping on the 22nd, which will be on Saturday. What do you think of this shoe? Again, it's based on fish, obviously. Again, some people like these type of shoes. That's not for me, really, to be honest with you. But again, the tag is kind of cool. As you can see, it's got the Sneaker Politics stuff on it. It's a standard runner. It looks pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. But if you're interested, it is going to be available. Obviously, Sneaker Politics, likely they are going to put an EQL raffle. I'm not sure if it's going to drop on Adidas, so it might, but I don't have much information outside of what we're seeing here in House of Heat. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And as you probably are aware, Sneaker Politics is now doing EQL raffles. So definitely check it out if you're interested. Again, I don't have a price on it or any key information outside this, but be on the lookout. It should be dropping this upcoming Saturday. And if not, we'll definitely keep you updated. Again, shout out to House of Heat with the key information here. As you can see, that we're starting to roll out these Jordan 11s that were announced around SneakerCon, and I believe they were released on SneakerCon. The first one I'm going to go through is the Atlanta region exclusive, the 285. Now, this isn't going to be available globally, as you can see here. It looks like it's set to release this upcoming Saturday at an in-store select shop stateside. Specifically, I believe in Atlanta. I forget the name of the store that was launching them. They are going to likely be available there. Let's take a look at the buy now tab and see if you can see where. It doesn't say anything quite yet there, but at the same time, you'll see that these will likely be available this Saturday. It's nothing official yet, obviously, but at the same time, if you are in that area, obviously you can get a good opportunity to cop. And I think we do have a few sneaker YouTubers that are based out of Atlanta, so you might possibly get some videos regarding it. So we'll see if that happens, but definitely check it out if you're interested in copping a pair, if you are in that specific region, which would likely be at. All right, continuing the conversation here, as you can see, with the Jordan 11s, these exclusives that dropped at Complex Con, these region-based ones. You can see the Las Vegas Mojave is also likely to release on the 22nd. In a similar situation that I mentioned about the Atlanta, it will be probably available in stores somewhere, probably in Vegas or other places as well. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested. It's likely not to be a global release quite yet. We're thinking this is going to be more holiday. So that's going to be when these are going to happen. So if you're interested in copping a pair, again, if you are in that region, definitely go check it out. I think, again, there's some YouTubers based out of Vegas as well. Probably will seek these out if they're interested in it. But again, definitely be on the lookout. Price tag on these is $250. Again, 11s are always super expensive if you ever want a pair. So very, very fine shoe, I'd say, but nothing really fancy. But yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. All right, as you can see here, the third edition of, I would not third edition, better term, reiteration of the Jordan 11. This one, the H-down pair. Again, another one that likely will be released on November 22nd. A regional based sneaker, as you can see, so probably somewhere in Houston these will be available. Not sure if there's going to be any other places as well. As we get closer to Saturday, if we do see or hear anything, we'll definitely keep you updated regarding that. But crazy price tag on this one as well, $250. This one actually is not that bad, to be honest with you. I'm not the biggest. I like Jordan 11s. I like the classics, like the Concords, the Space Jams, and even the Gratitudes that came out a couple years ago. But these, they're not really for me, but they're not bad, to be honest with you. But again, for $250, it's definitely an easy pass. But if you're interested, like I said, if you're in that region, go ahead and go for it. But again, expect more of a wider release, more on sneakers and maybe even other retailers as well. Because again, I believe this is going to be a holiday sneaker. So definitely check it out if you're interested. All right, This Saturday, we are getting a Kobe. We are getting a Kobe Note 9 Low Protro EM University Red and Metallic Gold. This one will be at a price tag of $190. Obviously, there's a lot of Kobe heads out there that do like these shoes. I myself am going to pass on these. I'm not, unless it's not the Grinches or the reverse Grinches. I'm not a big Kobe guy. I think those are Kobe 6s. That's the ones I really do like. But I think a lot of people do like these, and they will buy these. To me, honestly, I think they're probably going to sit. Maybe not on the sneakers app, but maybe like at retailers. They may sit and restock. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, is this something that you want? Again, like I said, I'm not the biggest Kobe connoisseur per se, so I can't tell you, oh, yeah, I know what are the hypest Kobe's and what are not. This one will be going for $190. This will be a Saturday drop, so it'll be something available for y'all then. Remember, it will be on the sneakers app this upcoming Saturday, like I just said a second ago, for $190 if you're interested in copying. All right, for Saturday, our weekly Jordan is going to be a women's Jordan 3. It is going to be sail and pale ivory. Price tag on this one is $250. Again, not something that people have been talking about. Again, a lot of other shoes have been dropping. These aren't bad, to be honest with you. It has the Jumpman on the back, so if you do want this, it will be available. Obviously, it will be limited sizes. I don't think this will be extended. I think typically the largest size is a 10.5, which is my size. I'm not interested in these pairs. These are fine. Don't get me wrong. They're rather clean. Again, if you don't have, some of the, hyper pairs per se, this is definitely a shoe to go for, in my honest opinion. But I don't think it's going to sell out. I don't think it's going to be something that's big. So nothing to expect with this one. But at the same time, if you're interested in copping this one, again, it is a woman's exclusive, sail and pale ivory. Price tag on this one is $205, and it will be available on the sneakers app and likely in other retailers as well if you are interested in copping. Again, thank you to everyone that's liked and subscribed to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. We're over 160 right now. We're so close to 250, which I'm really excited. Slowly but surely, we are absolutely growing. So definitely, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I try to provide content every day, be it a short or, some long form videos, which I'm getting better at. So hopefully that they are going to get finally polished, and we'll see how it goes. Outside of that, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Hope you cop every sneaker you want, and peace. And again, like I said, please do not forget to like and subscribe.